Hey guys, what's up? Well, just wanted to do a little quick intro here to apologize for the poor volume. So you're gonna have to raise your computer sound a little bit. I'm still working with my liquid image cam for now. My main camcorder is still in the shop in repair, and hopefully we get it back either the end of this week or next week would be nice. But it went down on me pretty bad this time, and it's the last time under warranty too, so hopefully they fix it right, because I don't really have the funds to replace that camera right now. But eventually I'm going to have to, and I know that. So anyways, enjoy the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Don't go away. Hey guys, what's up? So, I'm working on putting more scale accessories on my Deadbolt and my RS10. And this morning I ended up putting the toolbox into the Deadbolt over in here, and of course the cooler. So I've got those two in. I've also put on, move that out of the way now, the lantern. It's hanging. Looks pretty cool because it can actually flop back and forth. And then of course we do have our canoe. Now one thing you'll notice about the Deadbolt is my light kit has vanished. Well, after that one video I did, all the lights blew. I didn't put a resistor in. I knew I should have, but I didn't, and yeah, they all fried. So I guess I'm gonna have to start over again. Actually, what I'm thinking about doing is just buying the actual axial lighting kit for this thing down the road, and then this way it's, you know, really thin skinny wires and headlights, taillights, all that jazz. But I won't be doing that until after I've upgraded my bumpers, because any bumpers I do buy for metal bumpers, I'm going to want them with headlights and taillights access. So at that point then I'll replace lights once again. And I'm even thinking about dropping this bar out and putting the LED strip bar in. I think that's a pretty cool little bar. I've been looking at a few different options anyways. Not that there's anything wrong with what comes with the Deadbolt. It's nice, and if you got nice super bright LEDs, we do know that it is pretty bright. But I'm thinking brighter, you know, type of thing. We'll see down the road. But anyway, so I've got on my fishing net with the ladder stuffed inside, fuel tank of course, and our lantern, a shovel, extra long tow rope. I've replaced the chainsaw. Oops. Yeah, should have tied that down first. I've got a replacement chainsaw now. The other gray one was nice, but I've got a better use for that one. You'll see that in a minute. But this looks a lot more realistic too, which I like. Of course, we've got our tarp and you know, our sleeping bag and mat stuff. I also added chain onto the running boards on each side. I put a strip of chain. I had two pieces of this stuff, exactly the same length, and I thought, let's put a little bit of chain to this. Because, you know, I got a skeleton head driver, so I'm kind of trying to make this thing look like a, you know, really mean machine, you know, overall. So, anyways, for those curious about how I attached my cooler and my toolbox, for that, I first crazy glued them in place so they'd stay there, and then I drilled right through and then put a couple screws in. And that seems to do the trick. Nothing new under the hood yet. There's the other chain over here. And of course I got my Red Cat tires back from my wife. So they're back on the Deadbolt for the time being. I do have plans down the road for some nice beadlock rims and different tires, but I like these tires better, and they work really well in the snow too, unlike the stock tires that they kind of suck in the snow. So, canoe. I've been working on these canoes a little bit. Still trying to decide where things are going to go with them, but whether I'm going to Velcro the guys in. My puppers gave me the idea of Velcroing them in. This way I can still carry the canoes on the rigs and not have to carry a bunch of stuff in the backpack, right? So, but 'cause we got some cool videos planned with these things. But I do have my anchors all installed. Everything's cool with that. And I wish I had another axial hook for here, but I don't. But this will do. It'll work. And I got this guy with the fishing rod. He seems to be in a good spot. And it's kind of tricky to balance these guys out for weight. I did a sink test actually with this one, and I found out that the guys actually need to have their paddles in the water and just a little bit of hangover on each side, and the canoe balances out really well, so that's good. I didn't bother modifying the kayak any, just because I can't get access in here at all, and I didn't want to. I want to actually leave this one on my deadbolt at all times, so it'll stay there. But I got these ones. I've been digging through my other accessories. I got some pylons. You know, have not figured out what I'm doing with these things yet. So I got a bunch of them. And I still want to get a couple more of these Adventure Series kits for like the tents and stuff. Want to get a few more of those maybe. We'll see. My wife came up with a good idea for the fire pit though. Take the fire pit and cook some fish. So these little guys can just sit there. So we'll figure out a way to store them on a vehicle somewhere somehow. I don't know. We'll get it worked out. The flashlight, not decided yet what I'm doing with it. I was going to mount it in the deadbolt, and then I thought, maybe not. I don't know. You know, but we'll see. Still working on that. So, on to the Red Cat. This one here, the tow rope, metal tow rope I got from Derek RC, among other pieces he gave me. I put the tow rope on here and I just locked the clasps onto the D-links, or shackles. And I put, the other adventure kit came with a black dog, so I put the black dog in the back where I'd normally mount my camera inside. And I thought, that's a good place for him, you know, and he's in there nice and solid with a strap, so he ain't coming out. So I haven't done a lot on that. I did get my scale guys in there, which look really awesome. I love it. They're more to proper size. And there's our other chainsaw I found a use for. And what I did was I put it into his hand so he can drive and, you know, be a maniac at the same time. And then I just tie strapped it in here, and this way it's not coming off. I still got to find another Jeep body like this so I can get a replacement actual windshield. And my top rack light, last time I was out bashing outside, kind of broke the top light mounts, and I thought, nah, it's okay, no big deal. But I do want to get a windshield put back in here eventually. Everything else seems to be holding up really good. My LED system in this thing actually works perfect. No hassles with it at all. Anyway, so that's where I'm at presently. Still working on little bits here, little bits there, type of thing. So that's where I'm at. So anyways, let me know what you guys think so far. It's coming along slowly. I'm thinking I might put 2.2s on the axial, because I am going to be putting in a lift kit on it, and when I get that done, at some point afterwards, I guess my next modification from there is going to have to be rims and tires. So I'm thinking 2.2s. But what I might do is buy 2.2 rims and tires and 1.9 rims and tires in the bead locks, just so I can alternate switch them, you know, because I'm going to be able to play with different heights. And the wild bore drive shafts that are on the Deadbolt, they have enough extra give length for jack up heights and stuff, so I'm hoping the angles are still okay. But otherwise, yeah, we're getting there. It's getting there pretty good, but I don't want to keep the machine overly busy with scale accessories, especially these ones, because you want to see some detail going when you're driving, that sort of thing, right? So I'm trying not to overdo it too much, and I think that the last time I had a bunch of stuff on the Deadbolt, and I think it was just a little bit too much on it. So I'm trying to take a little bit away, put a little bit over onto the Red Cat, you know, give it a little bit of extra, that sort of thing. Eventually I want to do a winch on the Deadbolt. From what I've been discovering over a little bit of messing around here and there with my reg cap, there's no way a winch is going to go on it, because I just don't have the frontal room with this body. So, you know, it's got good articulation, you know, no problem there. It's the up and down part, and I don't have the space underneath, unless I can figure out another way to do it. Maybe I can mount one upside down to the hood and then cover over top of this with some, I don't know, it's down the road type of thing. My priority is, you know, really modding that deadbolt out this year as much as I can. So anyways, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one, guys.